I hope everybody can really take this in. You're doing this in pulses now, in every moment. That's why we started out our session today by talking about breath. That's the breath of life, and it's the breath of death in everyone. And it's happening faster and faster and faster and faster. So the idea is the death isn't of you. You don't die. There is never an end to you. In this holographic human experience, what it is the transmutation and the transition of your identity. Now, if your personality has gone through a physical transition or death like a gazillion times, which is true. You've incarnated in human form, and then you had your experience and you transition. Then you go back home and you're like, wow, that was fascinating. I thought I was going to die, and I was really kind of in this state of lack, limitation, scarcity, and fear, and I worked so hard. Man, that was fascinating. I can't wait to get back and see what I'm going to create next. So your personality has gone through, I'm going to use the word death because that's the way it conceives it. Your personality has died so many times and it doesn't want to die. And your personality also knows now that you mean business and that the higher self and the innate being that you are is taking the lead this time. So what is it going to do? It is going to fight like hell to not be destroyed. That's its perception. Now you as source energy keep reminding it, you're not being destroyed. I need you. You are a part of my unique design, my geometrical design, to have an experience as source energy in human form. I'm not killing you. I'm getting you back into your original blueprinted position, which is to be of service to the sentient part of who you are. But the personality can't hear that. You know, like when you're frightened or in fear, and there's all this information coming in, and there are all of these bits and pieces and reminders like, yeah, this is a crappy moment, but you're going to get through it. You can't hear it. You're so commandeered. You're so overwhelmed with the sense of fear that all of the information that is reminding you that you're going to move through it cannot be received. That's your personality right now. So what is the personality going to do? It's going to fight like the dickens to get you back into lack, limitation, scarcity, fear, doubt, shame, worry. Once you're there, you have a choice to make because we're all going to go there. You can either recognize it and say, personality. Or you can follow the personality's perception and just from the personality's perspective, lose the connection with your sentient being. It just makes it a miserable moment. Really, that's really what all it does. You're not going to be destroyed by it. Because as you transmute and you move into the new earth, what you're creating, and as you move into this higher level of consciousness, this is a part of this game. And I know that people don't like to hear this, which is how do we be with this and recognize when it's so intense. I mean, I've never in my career seen people go through more intense moments now than ever before. Now, for those of you who are like, I'm doing pretty good, and it's like, great, I love it. That's wonderful. But nobody's going to convince me that even for those of us who are just kind of like, this is wonderful and I'm super excited, that there aren't moments of deep despair, reservation, and fear. It's just the way it goes right now. And you can either think something's wrong, or you can remember that you're a pioneer. And now you can start to wonder, what's coming next? What is coming next? What am I creating?